doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, a spring training matchup between the Cubs and the Colorado Rockies. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He's a home run threat every time he steps into the box. If they want to shut him down, they're going to have to be careful and keep the ball low in the zone. Don't give him anything he can drive.
Dexter Fowler makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For the Cubs, center fielder, number 24.
Skied into straightaway right. Gonzalez has a read on it, makes the play, one away.
Batting second.
Settling in now, Ben Zobrist. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hot shot on the ground to short. On to first, and De La Rosa's got it working now, 2 away. Anthony Rizzo gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. De La Rosa's ready. First pitch on the way. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. He pulls this one into right. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Batting fourth.
Yeah, no hesitation there as we train our camera directly on him. But once this gets down the line, he's thinking 2 right out of the box, and he's able to beat the throw into second and leg out a double.
やっぱこっちの方がやりやすいね。
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drives it the other way to deep right. Back goes Gonzalez, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Throw won't get him.
Oh, an early strike here in the opening inning as they get that first run on the board with back-to-back doubles. No question, they'd love to push this out to a 2-run lead or maybe even more. So with another dangerous hitter coming up, they've got an opportunity to do just that.
Hammers it to deep right field. Gonzalez ranging back.
Oh,
out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run.
おはようございます。
イブさんおはようございます。
A 2-run blast
ちょ
to
うどいい
straight
時
away
来
right
てくれまし
field,
た。ホームラン
and
で
the
すよ。
Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
丸のやつはダメですね。やっぱタイミングが。
Well, giving up 1 run in the first inning is one thing, but now you
やっ
add
ぱこっち
2
ですね。
more here on the home run.
弾
All of a
丸ラ
sudden,
イナーです
you
か。
put your guys in a good-sized hole before they've even come to bat.
やっぱこっちの方がやりやすいですね。
Batting sixth.
Here's Jason Hayward now.
Jason Hayward.
Hit hard up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Addison Russell set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
3対0ですか。やっぱこっちの方がやりやすいね。
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful
2-0 もいろいろ改良されるみたいですね、絵文字。
なんかそうらしいですね。
Swing from a fantasy camp there.
なんか3つの要素とかなんか言ってましたよね、確か。
And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Reyes
なんかどんな感じで変わるのかなというのはやっぱ楽しみですね。
But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first here at Wrigley.
いやー、いいホームランでした。
Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Steve, how do they send these fans home happy here today?
Down by 3 after the top of the first, you're already in a big hole. So almost every guy in your lineup becomes a leadoff hitter. Get those guys on to start innings and see if you can get a rally going.
Charlie Blackmon comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
さあでもね。楽しみですな、本当。
Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. In there, a base hit.
やってみたいですね。やりたいですな。なんかいろいろとなんか色とかなんかあれですよね。確か変えられるっていうのは言っておりましたけども。どんな感じで改善するのかなっていう、どんな感じなのかなっていう。楽しみですね。
言ってましたね。
だからなんか操作的にはまあやりやすいっていうのもありますけどね。やっぱそこら辺なんか何種類か変えられるとは言ってたから、まあやっぱそれを考えると、やっぱ前回の作品と比べたらまあ個人の差が出るのかなっていうのはありますね。
Will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have with runners on base.
なかなかね。どんな感じになるかもわかりませんけどね、本当。
And he misses with it 1-1.
Well, that's not a real favorable call for him right here. It's one thing when you're facing a lightweight hitter up there, but facing a guy like this, the difference between 1-1 and 0-2 is huge.
さあどうかな。おしゃ打ち上げた。でも。
Two out, nobody on. High and deep to straight away right. Back goes Hayward at the track. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll make it in there with a two-out double.
Yeah, I think this was a changeup that just hung a little bit too much in the strike zone. Let's take another look at it here. Normally, you want this thing to sort of run out of steam and dip on its way out of the zone. But he starts this one up a little bit too high. And to be honest, he's pretty lucky that this one stayed in the ballpark.
さあランナーが出た二塁ですか。まああれなどがね、うちを奪った後にね。
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the
and the right
fielder is there to make the catch,
and the inning is over. Rockies strand one, still down 3-0. Jason Hamill makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
いいところ。
And a base hit here to open up the second. Striding into the box, Miguel Montero, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
すごいね、キャッチャーで9番キャッチャーって出てくるんですな。
De La Rosa comes set. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball towards the hole.
ラミレス監督もね、8番ピッチャー入れて9番倉本みたいな感じでやってますからね。
You see the highlighted column right there. That's 6 against him already, and we're just in the second inning.
いろいろとそうやってまあ作戦でしょうね。
Shot fouled over towards the coaching box.
まあそういえばマニー・ラミレスが今まだプレーをするみたいですね。今度はなんかイタリアで、なんかイタリアでプレーをすると言って、お、どうだ？入ったホームラン。スリーランショット。 やっぱこっちの操作がやりやすいね。マトン監督喜んでますよ。いやーでもなんかマニー・ラミレスがねイタリアで交渉中みたいな感じですけど、なんか円形っていうか丸いやつは前最初やってたんですけど全く打てずだったんで、やっぱこっちの方がやりやすいですね。だってえらい打球が飛びますもん。でもこっちの方がえらい飛びますね。
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
15もね、ロッキーズが全くまあ打てんことはないけどね。
High fly ball after straightaway center. Blackman is under it.
でもこっちの方がいいかな。打てるし。操作的には。
Chris Bryant stands in after hitting an RBI double his first time around.
さあブライアントが打席にいますよ。なんか打ち方カブレラみたいですけどね。
This one's hit deep out to left center field, and that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. And he's 2 for 2.
今のは打球的にはいけたけどな。
Kyle Schwarber will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time.
打率低いけど、やっぱ彼はホームランバットパンチ力ありますからね。
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. And he falls behind 0-2.
6対0ですよ。ああ、打ち上げた。いやしかしファウラーのスリーランホームランが出ました。なんと6対0と大量リードです。
Ben Paulson will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to
バッターボックスはなんだ、まあ、悪い意地がいますよ。悪い意地が登場です。このヒゲは悪い意地ですな。ロッキーズの悪い意地が登場ですね。
あらら絵文字。
悪い字が登場です。見てください。すごい。このヒゲ見るとキャラクターでいう悪い字ですね。悪い字だから打ちますか。打ちなんか三振。ワリオさんはのいとこの兄弟の悪い字がいますよ。見てくださいこのスイング。10番悪い字です。覚えてロッキーズの10番悪い字なので覚えておいてください。ヒゲが特徴です。ああいうヒゲの特徴はやばいですね。いやしかし今日はもうなんか今日は豚汁とご飯と餃子とメンマ、あと明太子ですけど、もうなんかおかわりせんくなりましたよ、イムさん。なんか最近たまにおかわりしますけど、なんか今日あんまりおかわりはちょっとしないようにしてるんで。なんかお腹いっぱいなんですよ最近。
なるほど。
なんか最近なんかね、あんまり食欲がね
落ちてるっていうか、満腹があれかなと思うんですよね。なんかお腹いっぱいでね。It's a great day for baseball here in Chicago as we welcome you back to Baseball on the Show from Wrigley Field. あ、こっちじゃね、間違った。Jason Hayward is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead
どかな、
early
や
on
っ
in
ぱ。
this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
危なっ。
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got
おい、
him in the
藤木
coconut.
この野
I think he took a little
郎。
exception
藤
to that
木。
location. Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the
お、
letters
か、
and
でけ、
closer
で
to
きろ、
the
でき
head,
だ
now
ー。よっ
we're
しゃ、
talking
もらっ
about
た
a。different
いただき
story.
ます。
And it looks
二
like
塁いた
he'll
だ
have
きま
extra
す。
bases here to begin the third. And he will make it into second with a two-base hit here to begin the third. You want to put a big smile on the face of your starting pitcher.
もうピッチャー交代早いな。
6-run lead early on and see what you get. He's got to be loving this right now, and I got a feeling they're not done scoring runs for him yet. David Hale will come on now to try and sort this mess out as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Softly hit out towards short, but there to flag it down is
おめでとうございます。
おめでとうございます。ありがとうございます。
Jason Hamill.
明けましておめでとうございます。あ、違います。
So a chance to help his own cause here. And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit. Fly ball heading for the alley. Blackman's after it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. The run scores from second. It's 7-0, and he will pull into second with an RBI double. Gotta like your chances when you put up 7 runs early in a ball game. They are off to a hot start, no doubt about it. Beaten into the ground over the first. Paulson, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Dexter Fowler strides forward to bat again, coming off a home run that plated 3 scores in his last appearance. Yeah, and it was an oppo shot, Matty. Got a fastball away and then just went with it and backspin to right. And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Cubs pick up a run on the
ピッチャーが頑張っとうじゃ
into the
ん。
box. Jose Reyes. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Hamill gets the sign. First pitch on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. Nothing one. And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
いやー、眠うございますな。
Hit to short. Gloved by Russell. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. David Hale stands in for the first time.
じゃあ、ピッチャーか。
Into the windup and the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Charlie Blackman will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first. They tried to sneak a fastball by him, and he was having none of it. Be interesting to see if they try to go at him again with the hearts and feet. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hayward is going to get there. And the inning is over.
Nice catch.
3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They need to get.
いや、いいですね。
Birdman will come on now to
またピッチャー交代。いや、ピッチャー交代するね、ここのチームは。
Ben Zobrist will step in now. He's bounced out in
替えが多いですね。 あ、しまった。
Dribbled back toward the mound.
throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Anthony Rizzo.
鬼瓦監督。
鬼瓦監督。もうね、鬼瓦監督ですよ。もう。
Hit to first. To his left, Paulson. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are two away now. Now to the plate, Chris Bryant. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today, and let's see if they can keep it going.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here.
まあロッキーズファンが多いなここは。
DJ LeMahieu will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hamels is ready. Here comes the first pitch. Hot shot toward third, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone. Carlos Gonzalez will stand in now, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike. Grounded back up the middle. Russell has it, a spin and a throw.
おー、いいね、いいプレーですな。いや、いいね、松井稼頭じゃん。
Stand in now with two away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
いや、いいビッグプレーでしたね。
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
お見事。
ありがとうございます。今のは良かったですね。
They're down by a touchdown, 7-0.
はい、写真。よいよでしょう。
Come on now to
try and sort
this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings. Strides into the box now, launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
なんかね、
Chop foul right at home plate. To first, Paulson.
なんで今の手前打ってるあれを言ってるんかよ。またなんか言ってますよ、野村監督が。もうノムさんが言ってますよ。今の手前を持ってちゃいかんって言いながら。
This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul
なんで今の手出しちゃいかんねろうが。わらわら。いや、こんな感じで言ってみると。なんで今の手前を積んでって言いながら、今の打つければ今フライが心になるだろうが。とかね。そうだ、今の打ってな。今のは打った方が今のはいい当たりですよ。
Jason Hamel
ピッチャーが打たんで野手が打たんでどういうことだってそんな感じですよ。
And remember, he jumped all over that first pitch, so don't be surprised if he does it here again.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. 7 runs, 11 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
ツーアウトやから打たない
The
か
early hit
な。
total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets
ボチボ
fouled.
チで何やってんだよ。
Runner on first with 2 away.
ピッチャー買いすぎだろ、ロッキーズは。本当ですよ。
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
えらい粘ってるね、このピッチャーは。
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final
ボー
out
ト
of
で
the
前なの
inning.
が、なんでボー
One
ト
left for the
だ。
Cubs, but they're still in control, 7-0.
ボールでも振らんで我慢してやるとか野球なのがこんな感じですよ。
鼻息のソフトコレクター。
鼻息です。
わらわら。
And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And it's quickly 0-2.
悪い字が大事になります。
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Hamill into the wind, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Hundley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
Grounded to third.
400球くらい粘らんかい。P アクセント0アクセント P。
400球ですか、隊長。肩壊しますよ。
Gerardo Parra is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at bat.
400球やったらもう日が暮れますな。
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, one pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings, and I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
来ました。
Hit hard toward the right
敵はロッ
side.
キーズか。
And Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Boy, this is very close to being a foul ball, but a nice job by the first base umpire getting down there and getting the call right. And this is going to get down toward the corner and wind up a hard hit double.
Jose Reyes is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Hit out toward second. Zobrist has it, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Johan Flamde will come on now to try and sort this mess out as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here.
ヘルメットに CR 機って書いてある。稲葉監督はノムさんの愛弟子として野球界のためにも金メダル取らなでしょうね。
These guys have been aggressive here early in the count. Some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start in that bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with the lefty and a right-hander up to throw. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a two-run shot to left center is second of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
メガネ監督喜んでますよ。えらい今日は打撃がいいですね。
ノムさんに恥ずかしい姿見せないようにランハラなですね。
いやー、それはそうでしょうね。頑張らないかんです。いい試合を見せるためにはそうしないとですね。いやー、今のはいい当たりでしたね。
Here's Ben Zobrist now. As he swings and hits a line drive out to left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Anthony Rizzo gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Chris Bryant digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
いやー、ヤンキースあれですよ。
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 2 out, nobody on.
いやー、しかしあれですな。マイケンツインズ決まりましたよ。
Down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
一時期は何だったんだって言いたいところでございますが。
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
で低い球投げるんかなこのバッテリーは。
2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of
ファウラーだけです
国
ね。
歴式はいつなんだろう。
come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of
ですか
inning
ね。多
number
分
6.
近親者のみかもしれません。でも多分お別れの会とかも多分すると思うので。
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
まあでもね、金田監督、星野監督、野村監督がね、天国なんか寂しいですな、本当。
This is hit the other way out toward left field.
金田正一さんの時はたくさん来てた。
そうそう。その時確かノムさんが
Charlie Blackmon will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
ヤクルト OB 戦で
And I wish more guys would pitch
出
like
てまし
this.
た
I
もん
mean,
ね。あと
look at that
ソ
pitch
フトバン
count right
ク巨
there.
人 OB 戦も
That
やっ
is really low for this
出て
stage
ま
of
し
the
たよ、
game, and
監督
it's
として。
because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
あれ、一昨日かな、一昨年かな。確か。
ノムさんの告別式は1、2球団みんな来そうだね。
ああ、多分来るでしょうね。関係者とかも多分来ると思うから。
DJ LeMahieu will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
まあでもどの辺かでしょうね。
Squared that one up just a little late.
いや、今朝ね、スマホ見て、パ
Hamill
ッて見
sets.
たら、
Here it is on 0-2. And a
マー君
fastball
を
blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
マー君は厳しいか
If you
な。
want to see a guy get blown away at the plate,
帰国できるかわからん
one
け
finger
ど。
down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
まあアメリカだからね、マー君は。
Here's Cargo, Carlos Gonzalez. Well hit. Deep
メ
down
ジャー
the
だ
right
って
field
今。
line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
マー君は来るだろう。いいアクセントでアクセント。いい。古田敦也や稲葉監督、真中満、宮本慎也。あ、コロナであかんか。
そうそう。
Oh, this one really hurts. You don't mind seeing this
マー
quite
君
as much
は
with the bases empty.
キャン
But
プ
this one's
控
gonna
えて
cost
る
them
か
a run.
ら。
Nolan Arenado will stand in now.
多分シ
He
ーズ
flew
ン
out
赤
his
星
first
憲
time
広。
around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. 2 out
フ
with
ァ
a
ウ
man
ラー
at
懲罰
first.
交代してせないかな。
新庄剛志。
ああ、新庄ね。新庄来るでしょ。ノムさんの場合はね、ヤクルト OB が来るんじゃないですかね。荒木さんとかも。
日ハムの栗山英樹。
そう。あと荒木監督、二軍監督もね。白石さんもかな、確か。白石さん違う。あれ若松さんの時かな。ヤクルト関係ね、在籍当時の選手はやっぱね、出席。
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
おとといでしたっけ？
池田千佳房。
A pause and the 0-2.
池田さんね。
On the ground to third. Backhanded. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired.
そうなんですよ。で、西村さんもいました。
So one run on one hit, one error in the inning. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Boone Logan will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
西武監督の辻初彦。
ああ、そうやったね。確かにそうだった。
The 0-1 on its way. Weekly hit towards first. Paulson charging this one, and he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Right fielder,
Jason Hayward stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Now one hit near the first base line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
ああ、それはそうよね。高津さんも
うんうん丸。池山さんとか。
Slider taken here, 1 ball, 1 strike.
二軍監督もね。まあ、高津さんもやないか
な。岩隈久志。
ああ、岩隈。ああ、そうね。楽天の時やったもんね、確か。
High fly ball out to deep right field. Gonzalez ranging back.
Gone!
山崎武史、中村紀弘。
A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
いろいろいたね。今思うと。
Yeah, it's one thing to have a funky or a weird delivery, but when you leave a pitch out over the plate like this one, it ain't going to do you a whole lot of good. And this one gets hammered.
Here's Addison Russell. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
And when you see a guy rip one like this, one pitch after the previous guy left the yard, you know you're dealing with a pitcher whose mind is elsewhere. That'll snap you back to reality, though, pretty quick.
Grounded to third. This could be 2. LeMahieu on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Brandon Barnes is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning. Daniel Descalzo will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
This guy just continues to pound the strike zone. He's thrown a first pitch strike to 90% of the batters he's faced. Look how late we are in the ball game, and that's the difference for him.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
村再生工場って言われたからね、昔は。
will dig in. He doubled his last time.
And that came after a long battle at the plate, and he was able to stay patient and finally got a pitch that he could drive.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Tries to dump this one out to left, and that's in there, base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Jose Reyes will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much.
ノムさんが解説したら必ず当たる。
Risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. Mark Reynolds will get a chance to really deliver off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the bases loaded and nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
You cannot let this situation get any worse. You got to be thinking strikeout or ground ball. Even if you allow one run to score in this inning, that would be a major victory.
A swing and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Yeah, a good pitch there as he gets the pop out on the fastball.
野球界の知恵という宝物がなくなるのは寂しい。
Charlie Blackmon stands in looking to do some work against that big deficit they've got in front of them.
Oh, you got it, Matt. This is a situation where he just needs to keep that line moving. Get on, get a couple in, and hope the next guys can come through big.
Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. It looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Jackson Williams will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big, big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
稲葉監督がノムさんの後を継ぐんじゃない。
This is wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ball game for the Rockies thus far.
可能性はあると思うけどね。
Swing and a liner, but foul. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Jason Mott will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Kyle Parker is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman. Christian Audemaze is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second.
A defensive change for the Rockies. Now playing first base, number 16.
Miguel Montero is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming out in the 90s. You just can't
三冠王を取ってるからな、すごい。
ノムさん。キャッチャーでキャッチャー出身で三冠王だからね。
Well, that's one of the dangers of being a corner outfielder. If you dive, there's no safety net behind you. I think he's pretty lucky in the end that this one wound up only being 2 bases instead of 3. Could have even been 4.
完璧なホームランでしたね。
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Out in front of it, strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
昔素手でしたよ。昔の人ってあんまりそのバッティンググローブとかなかった時代だったから。
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
もう
No shortage of extra base hits as you see the totals there.
粘りのあるっていうかね。それをもう滑らんように。
Line softly toward the hole, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
でも今でもね、
struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh man, it's never fun to go over, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
Here's the first pitch to him.
落合さんも巨人時代まで素手だったね。
And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Well, they haven't really needed him so far, but he finally comes through here to wipe out that over in his fifth try.
Stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch coming, here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
やっぱ感覚がなくなるとかなんかいろんなのがあるからね。
That one will get out of play and the count evens up at 1-1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Driven to right field and deep. Gonzalez going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall.
だから昔の選手はすごいもん。素手でバットを握るっていう。
Chris Bryant.
元ソフトバンクのバティスタも素手になったり、手袋したり、つけたりつけなかったりしてた。
What's that old saying, guys? The rich get richer. Well, his team's definitely been getting rich here all day.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run.
そうそう、バティスタもそうだったね。手袋してつけんかったりとか。
So he promptly unloads the bases with that one as the blowout continues.
素手でやってたらもうすっぽ抜けてから結局バッティンググローブつけたけど大当たりです。
Well, he painted himself into an almost impossible situation on the mound. The conditions were right, and you know, when you're facing a guy like this with the bases loaded, you just get that feeling that he's going to do something special, and boy did he ever right there.
Chad Claw will come on now in a mop-up role, but she'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. As he'll somehow try to stop the bleeding after the grand slam knocked the previous guy out of the mix.
Yeah, that's not exactly the way you want to exit a game on the mound.
Balls is ready. 0-1 on its way. Tap fouled at home plate.
汚い。
いやでもね、それがやっぱ滑らんようにするためにはそれしかなかったからないけどね。メジャーでも結構してるからして何人してたっていうのもあるけどね。
The 0-2 delivery. Way outside. 1 and 2.
だから今はもうそういったのはだ
って
ピッチャーもそうやもんね。つばでこうボールをキュッキュッてするのもそれもなんか昔はつばはダメだって言って不正投球って言って禁止になったからね。
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Jason Hayward will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run in the ball game, and on cue, there it was, back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at bat. It's ball 1.
ピッチャーは投げる手を舐めたりしてたよね。
でもあれがね、すっぽ抜けて。
Hit well on the ground to first.
一回それがあったのにつばつけてそれをしたらもうダメって言って一回すっぽ抜けて頭ぶつけられた選手
stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there. He's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long. I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on. That's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
でも松屋に使ったら一発アウトだからね、ピッチャーは手に。 出場停止になるレベルだからね。
And this is foul tipped right into the glove of Montero. Nice work behind the plate to preserve the strikeout. Nolan Arenado will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. line towards center field. And he will make the play out there.
9番にいたね。枝を加えて投げる人と最近では爪楊枝加えて投げたりとか。
ああ、いたね、そういえば。
Edgar Olmos will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
昔はアルモンテがいて葉っぱ加えながら投げてたっていうのはもう見たけどね。
Kyle Parker will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
爪楊枝加えてたからね。爪楊
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
試合に出てた。
Really gonna have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball.
まあね。
ドカベンいわきじゃん。
ドカベン。本当ね、ドカベンいわきみたいな感じ。なんか葉っぱ加えてたよ。
Now a swing and a fly ball. Hayward on the move. This will wind up being a foul ball. 0-2. Here it is. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Jake McGee. Come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Addison Russell digs in, coming off a single in his last at bat.
それでその儀式はしてたからね。
This is line to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. So it goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
まあ減るぐらいですけども。
Now batting, the pitcher, Edgar Olmos.
Javier Baez will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Javier Baez.
さあ、バイエズが打席に入ります。
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Blackman moves over. 1 away. On to first, and they get the double play.
Well, when you've got a big lead, I guess you can afford to take some chances, but this seemed doomed from the start, and this winds up becoming a pretty easy double play.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. Dexter Fowler comes forward as he'll try to replicate what he did back in the 6th, that being a home run, of course. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Gonzalez. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Spencer Patton will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
冷蔵庫破壊王登場です。 現 DNA やったかな、まだおるんだったっけ、パッと。イブさん来ましたよ。冷蔵庫破壊王がいますね。おっ来ましたよ。破壊王の登場です。ピッチング練習をしております。破壊王ピッチング練習をしています。
Tom Murphy will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now, but hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Lifted into center field. Fowler is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Gerardo Parra steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around. And a high strike there, 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. Russell's got it. On to first, and the Rockies are now down to their final out of the game.
The shortstop, number 7.
Jose Reyes gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's ball 1.
今のストライクやろ。
Nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All away here to start the at bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
イブさん、今のストライクですよね、これ。
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Yeah, this is one that wasn't exactly keeping you on the edge of your seat. But if you're a fan of offense, then you had to enjoy it. And they get the victory here by a double-digit margin.
審判アウト。
本当ですよ。審判アウトですよ。本当に。どこ見てんねんですよ。うわー、やっぱ高いんだ。
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory.
さあ、お呼びはファウラーじゃな、ファウラーではなくブライアント
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered more than once with runners in scoring position. Finished with 5 RBIs. That was more than enough to lead his guys to victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 14-2. So long from Wrigleyville.
さあ、勝ちましたよ。初回。
A reminder that extra southbound CTA Red Line trains will be available at the Addison Street Station, 1 block east of Wrigley Field. Northbound passengers are asked to board at the Sheridan Station. Post-game bus service will also be available on the 8 Halstead, 22 Clark, 152 Addison, and the 154 Wrigley Field Express.
ファウラーがね、いいとこ打ってくれますよ。 そしてまたファウラーが打ちまくるという。そして圧巻はブライアントのグランドスラム。いやー、いい当たりでしたね。 さしで、さあ、
お疲れ様でした。
ああ、お疲れ様です。いやー、いい試合でしたよ。ストライク、バター打ってついたからね。いやー、でもね、いいところを言ってくれました。ブライアントが MVP。さあ、なんかいただきましたね。これで5連勝と波に乗っていますね。で、次の先発がアリエッタですか。おカーショー。ほー、いきますか。じゃあ次回こっちですな。じゃあ一旦終わりますかね。
お疲れ様でした絵文字。
それでは、終わります。お疲れ様でした。イブさん、サンズさん、体調ありがとうございました。では、
また来週。
また来週。ごきげんよう、さようなら。この後もやります。しばしお待ちください。それでは、お疲れ様でした。